Let's get it going. We on and we on like popcorn. Let's. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba. All right, so what's going on, party people? What's going on? Let's cut to the chase. Here we are, Toxic Reality Show. Welcome back. All right, you're going to have to work with me a little bit. I'm experiencing some... Here's Baltimore, our home. Back in the hood, back on the East Coast. It's all love. We're going to start seeing the algorithm. And where is the audience? Gordon Nathaniel here, Toxic Reality Show. Baltimore, D.C., Atlanta, Chicago, but actually tied for 3 and 4 is Ghana. So shout out to my brothers in Ghana. Thank you for supporting the show. I am experiencing some technical difficulties. My touchpad ain't syncing. Again, the whole show was packed up a couple weeks ago. So that's why y'all ain't seen me on Facebook, YouTube, really transitioning to this new home and getting the whole operation set up with the environment that you're used to. You know, the sofa, the pillow, you know, and of course, yours truly. So with that being said, I'm going to jump in to a topic that came to me. And this was just earlier today. I had a couple other things in mind, but given all of the alleged issues going on with Steve Harvey, allegedly, you know, there's no confirmed reports, but, you know, the memes and stuff going around, and I'm throwing the word allegedly out there because I don't need a lawsuit. But between him, Derek Jackson, a number of other panderers, and you know, I saw this meme, and it spoke to me. So, without further ado, Gordon Nathaniel, going to give the royal and the ruggedness to you. So here it goes. Timothy 2, 2 Timothy, verse 4. And it goes, "For there's going to come a time when people won't listen to the truth, but will go around looking for teachers who will tell them just what they want to hear. They won't listen to what the Bible says, but will blithely follow their own misguided ideas." So what does that mean? I'm getting, you know, shout out to the moderator letting me know that we got some buffering. Gentlemen, ladies, I'm on a hot spot. They haven't connected my internet yet, so we're doing a test run. Clearly, we need the internet. But again, it says that they will blithely, meaning blindly, follow their own misguided ideas. See, here's the problem. You know, and it was funny that a woman shared, you know, a Derek Jackson, and it's like, you know, he was talking about how educated women won't put up with nonsense with a man that they have to explain to, and yada, yada, yada. And I replied on her post, like, ain't this the same dude that cheated on his wife, you know, allegedly with like 20 plus women when she did an interview? That dude? That's the one that y'all women was covetously watching him on stage perform and tell y'all, while y'all sitting there foaming at the mouth in panties, hoping for an opportunity to get in bed with him, sick, knowing he was married, but y'all on that, right? There ain't even no bond between sisters, it seems. So, here's this man out there pandering, talking about, women, educated women won't basically put up with, in his words, a man that he ain't coming with his A game, if I may sum it up. And when he really is not saying is understanding the nature of many women, you caught that, many women, they don't date down. That's the issue. So if you meet a woman and as the Bible says, y'all are equally yoked, and then you mess around and be a supportive man and you help her grow her degree, grow her career, get more degrees, all of a sudden now, y'all ain't equally yoked. She making more than you and she thinks she's above you. Hashtag what happened with Keke Palmer. Women all over the nation are saying, well, she makes the money, she's allowed to do what she wants to do. Interesting. Because when the shoe is on the other foot and it's the man who's making more money, y'all don't want to submit. But that's another topic. So anyway, it's going to be short and sweet because I genuinely am not happy when I'm not doing my best abilities when I'm doing a show for you gentlemen and ladies. Again, shout out to the fit, fine, and feminine, attractive women who know how to submit to their men. What Kevin said. He said fit, fine, feminine. I like to say fertile, and like to have sex and honor and respect their man. There's a lot more to it than just that. But I want to make sure we emphasize, because I'm going to end up chopping this up to a couple other videos, right? At issue is you got these who are the Pied Pipers singing a sweet song with all the women following behind. And they're leading you straight to leading at you, box wine, because I keep the bottle stuff. Y'all gonna be having box wine and sitting there bitter. We're talking about where are all the good men. We here, but y'all ain't looking at 80% of men. You only seeing the top 20%. And as you advance more and more in your career and more in your education, men who don't have the career success, the education certifications, you look down on them. So it's all to be more and more like men. I want to do this. I want to get this degree. I got a PhD. I got all of this, has resulted in you further dwindling your pool of men set actions. And here we are. But you listen to the panderers because they tell you what you want to hear. We men have to hear the truth. Here I am, an overweight man by now 20 pounds because of the move all of that food over the road. I was doing so well. But here's the issue. When gentlemen, even men, send me messages, they'll be like, oh, you need to drop a couple pounds, homie, you're looking a little fat. They got no problem. Hey, you know what? You're right. Thank you, brother, for being concerned about my health and welfare. When we say the same thing to women, oh, we're misogynists. But you're listening to these guys because they're pandering to you. And I genuinely want love between man and woman. I'm not here just to sit here and berate and belittle and put down women. No, that's not what it is. That's not what this is about. This is about everyone having a come to Jesus. Men understanding the nature of some women. You got to have your paper if you want to have a certain caliber. However, in other communities, Latino communities, their women rock with their boy even though he's working doing manual labor. Somehow, we have a disconnect in other communities. When we go to other countries, the passport brothers, the same thing happens. These women know how to honor and respect their men and do their duty as wives, as the man does a duty to his wife. And she does duty to her husband. My apologies. But that's where we're getting to. And that's where I want to leave this. And that is the Pied Piper. If you don't know the story, this guy was playing a magical flute, and all of the rats in town heard the song and followed him, and he guided them all off the bridge, and they jumped into the water and died. That's what these false preachers, these false prophets And the Bible talks about it. You're not going to want to listen. You're going to lean on your own understanding as opposed to following what's happening. You don't want to listen. You want to hear everything else in the Bible about being a traditional man except submitting. And that's our downfall, right? So with that, we're going to cut out a little early, only a 12-minute segment. Send me some messages, emails. Let me know, what your experience is.